just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Frankie Montas. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Jurickson Profar leading things off and takes a strike. High fly ball out to left field. Nimmo hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder Marcell Ozuna.
2 down, base is empty. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 4 homers so far in this series.
That's in there. 0-1.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
And it's even up to Ozuna.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Ripped to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
We all know that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
And a foul ball. Just missed. Next pitch downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The other way, and foul ball. And now the count is full, and another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. It's the Braves nothing, Mets coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Queens. So here's the lefty, Joey Wentz. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Slice the other way and foul. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws across the diamond. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Juan Soto batting with one down, takes a strike. One out, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Inside, just missed. Two out, space is empty. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's down and in.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Citi Field, here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a foul straight back.
That's a ball.
On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting sixth, second baseman Ozzie Albies.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Next offering is fouled back. Second inning here, no score. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now a chance for Eli White. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Line drive. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Montasa moved to first.
No, he's in there.
And he's back in easily.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Now, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Two outs.
That's in. Ball 2.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to third, Mauricio sends it to first, and that is that. Braves strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Here's Pete Alonso.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That's too low. And now it's even 1-1.
Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. Another 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Jeff McNeil stands in. First pitch, and he just misses. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, left field, down the line. Ozuna running hard, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Alonso aboard here at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Ronnie Mauricio now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. On the ground to third, might be 2. Over to Albies. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. And we're back.
Leading
And the
off
batter
for
now,
Atlanta,
Nick Allen.
shortstop Nick Allen.
Allen measures 5 feet 8 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was a third-round pick back in 2017. Fought off foul. That's
Ball
off
one.
the mark, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
That one fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, blowing away
Now
with some
batting,
good
designated
action at the
hitter,
end.
Jurickson
You know, even if he gets the
Profar.
bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup, Jurickson Profar. Next up for the Braves. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. One down, base is empty. And that misses. And the count is 2-0.
No
Nasty
strike.
backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
In for a strike, and a count 2-1. And that's down
ball
and
three.
away. Three-one, and he couldn't come up
Ball
with
four.
it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just
Up
missed his
next for
spot.
Atlanta,
Hitter didn't
first
offer at it.
baseman,
Now
Matt
he has somebody to
Olson.
worry about over at first.
Matt Olson up to the plate. That's in for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, one away. Up and
Ball.
in. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, he missed
down.
badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Olson checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back according to Ricky Halladay. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Top of the third, no score. On the ground right side, 4, 6,
He's up.
3, double play. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for
Set
the
for the
Mets,
bottom of the third
center
and stepping in for New York,
fielder,
Cedric Mullins. Wentz back to work. And that
Ball,
one just
back inside.
misses. A ball and no strikes. Just
that's
off
off
the
the plate.
inside edge. And
Ball
another
three.
ball.
I got 3-0.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one misses.
That pitch is in.
So a leadoff walk.
Batting 8th, second baseman.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And fouled off. That misses the zone. 2-1.
2-1.
Line drive caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. And a foul ball. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So the batting order turns over. Francisco Lindor now at the plate. First pitch just misses. He was late there. Strike 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Mullins over at second. Torrens over at first with 1 away. In the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Juan Soto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now it's Juan Soto. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that drops in for a strike. That one down the line. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 left for the Mets, and we are still scoreless. On to the 4th.
Leading off
Marcell
for the Braves,
Ozuna
left fielder,
going up to hit.
Marcell Ozuna.
And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike 1.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Fastball for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
On the ground. Sends it across to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Michael Harris
the second, getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Braves go down quickly here. Still no score. Back here in Queens, and now Brandon Nimmo.
Left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
That one's in there. It's 0-1. And there's a ball. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missed. Got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. First pitch misses. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Nope, that's a ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Just missed. Foul ball there. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Joey Wentz gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
New
Atlanta.
pitcher now, Bryce Elder.
Number 55.
On for his 20th appearance of
Bryce
the year.
Elder.
I don't think you really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now here's Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. There's a strike. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Austin Cox up and throwing. Bummer warming up as well. Elder fires. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Oh and 2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now batting, third baseman
Ronnie Mauricio up down for the Mets. He hit into a double play his first time up. And that one fouled off. Missed with a changeup, and the count even 1-1. Grounder might be 2. To second, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Back here at Citi
Leading off
Field,
for
top
Atlanta,
5, John
second
Sciambi with
baseman,
Chris Singleton.
Ozzie Albies.
And leading it off, Ozzie Albies. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That missed
One
by
ball,
a lot.
2
And the
strikes.
count is 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ground ball right side. Baden. Over to first. And Albies is retired.
Now batting, right fielder Eli White.
Eli White next up for the Braves. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1.
One ball,
Well,
1 strike.
I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
One down, base is empty. And strike 2.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right
One ball,
there, and you can
2
tell
strikes.
he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Pitch misses there. And that's ball 2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Alonso brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
Nacho Alvarez Jr. Next up for the Braves. Grounded out his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Helsley appears to be getting loose. Number 51 also getting ready. The 0-1. And ball 1.
Strike.
And that one misses up and in. 2-1.
We got 2 balls.
2
1
down,
strike.
nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
And now the
off
center
for the
fielder,
Mets,
Cedric
center
Mullins.
fielder, Cedric Mullins.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, these Mets need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position
outside.
because they put themselves there.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, full count, 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a ground ball to first, and that goes foul. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or
Now
for the ump
batting,
to help him out and
second
make the call
baseman,
with that last
Brett
pitch, but neither
Beatty.
happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Beatty gets out of the way. That's ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game,
Alvarez. There's one.
He's
Over
out.
to first, safe. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
he's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
That one pulled foul. 2 on, 1 out. Fouled off. He was late. In the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Mets.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Right fielder.
Here's Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And it's 0-1. Ripped into right field, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder.
Now it's going to be Brandon Nimmo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and he just misses. Two on, 2 outs. Right down the chute, and that is strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And no one can get there. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field, and that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Outside, and that's ball 1. Two outs, and there's a foul ball. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Into the second deck it goes, and they boost their lead. It's 5-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, dude. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Bryce Elder departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
New
Atlanta.
pitcher for the Braves, Austin
Number
Cox.
68.
Bringing in the lefty with the
Austin
left-handed
Cox.
hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So 2 down. Jeff McNeil digs in now. He swings and fouls one off. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. And that's way high. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone.
You get a walk, and you
Now
get a walk.
batting, third
Everyone
baseman,
gets a walk, Boo.
Ronnie Mauricio.
2 outs, runner at first. Ronnie Mauricio, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. That's to third. Alvarez tosses across to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Mets get 3 on this homer, and the lead is now 5-0. You're dialed into the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Clay Holmes.
For the New York Mets.
And he's got a nice lead to
Number
work
35.
with, so he should come in throwing
Clay
strikes,
Holmes.
attacking these hitters.
And the batter will be
Leading
the
off for
shortstop,
Atlanta,
Nick Allen.
shortstop, Nick
Struck out
Allen.
swinging his first time. And a base hit. And they had their first base runner since the 3rd inning. So the lineup flips over. Here's Profar now. He's 0 for 1. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Check swing, called strike. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Ryan Helsley getting ready to go. And a foul ball. Hammers that one, curling down the line, and foul.
Foul, that ball's foul.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Holmes in his 7th season, 31 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2011. And it's fouled away. Profar at first, 1 gone. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only 1 away.
Now batting,
Just one of those seeing
left
high
fielder,
base hits
Marcell
through the infield.
Ozuna.
Just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. That's a strike. 0-1. Two on, 1 out. A changeup missing, and 1-1. That's down and in.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
The 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're the top half of the 6th. in the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher Sean Murphy.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now at the plate, Sean Murphy. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Next offering is downstairs.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Mets 5 and the Braves nothing. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Cox back to work. Ball 1 there. Movement in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. And another ball.
Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Foul ball. Hit in the air, center field. Harris after it. Hauls it in for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So digging in, Brett Beatty, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. His 13th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 6-0.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
1 down. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. Just missed.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. That one ripped. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Pitch misses outside. 1-0.
That's ball 2.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Swinging a foul straight back. Torrens leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That one fouled off, 2-2. Man at second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in
Now
front
batting,
there. Just
the
needs to let the ball
right fielder,
travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track.
Soto.
Good pitch for the strikeout.
Juan Soto now. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 8-0.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Austin Cox will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching
Aaron
for
Bummer
Atlanta.
takes over on the mound.
Number 49.
And he's been hit pretty hard at
Aaron
times this
Bummer.
year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. That one in there across the letters. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this.
1-1.
But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here in the bottom of the 6th. That misses
Ball
the
2.
zone. Ball 2. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now an 8-0 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. This one isn't
Leadoff for
exactly
Atlanta,
close, Chris.
center
Let's go off
fielder,
script
Michael
for a moment.
Harris,
I'm game.
second.
Were we on script?
Never. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys, because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
The 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. That one missed. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Tap foul at the plate. That one's in there. That's strike two.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. That one not close. 2-2.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Here's a 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
White in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now the third baseman, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
Alvarez Jr.
And foul ball. Harris off of first with 2 away. Next offering misses down and away.
1-1.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two outs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1 left for Atlanta, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Bomber deals. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And that's just foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Now it's the DH, Jeff McNeil. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In there at the knees. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball left side, could be 2. He flips it to second in time. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And got to remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Harris right there to make the grab, and that's the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the shortstop, Nick Allen. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Drops into the glove. 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter Jurickson Profar.
Profar climbs in on that left side. Profar gets a piece there. And that's outside, and it's 1-1. The Braves with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Matt Olson. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. And that is out of play. Here's the pitch to Olson. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Hit on the ground to the right side. Nice stop. The feed for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mets 8 and the Braves nothing. Back here in Queens, on to the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Cedric Mullins. That one misses. Ball one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Next offering is fouled back. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Set down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Now batting.
So up next for New York, Brett Baty. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses there. Ball one.
Ball two.
Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's the strike, and it's 2-1 now. And he takes a strike.
One more time.
Base hit.
Now batting, catcher Luis
Torrens up now for the Mets. And he pumps it a strike. That one fouled off. Baden leads off first with one away. Outside low, and it's 1-2. And the sweeper is off the plate. Got him swinging for the strikeout, and the runner holds.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it, otherwise probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. And first offering is fouled off. And there's the strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One hit, one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 8 and the Braves nothing. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin
Now pitching
Diaz.
for the New
Compared
York
to
Mets.
some days, this is a pretty low
Number
leverage appearance for
39.
him. So he should be fairly
Edwin
free and easy out there.
Diaz.
Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Here comes Ozuna up to the
Left
plate.
fielder,
0 for
Marcell
3 in this
Ozuna.
one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fought off foul. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting, catcher Sean Murphy.
Here's Sean Murphy. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Diaz in his 9th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
That misses, and that's ball 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Up and in, and a full count now. The Mets up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Boog gets
Now
talked about a
batting,
lot,
center
but
fielder,
a
Michael
good high
Harris,
fastball
the
in a
second.
2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Not close with that one. Now 2 balls and a strike. The Braves down to their final strike. That's off the inside corner, and now it's 3-2. Hit to right, and that should do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, when you're on a 7-game losing streak, you've been both bad and unlucky. This win will be their reset button. I think now all of a sudden the ball will start to bounce their way, and before you know it, they'll be getting those breaks, and the other team will go home frustrated.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.